Alright guys, what's going on? So today we are going to be upgrading fog lights. So currently I'm running LED pods. I'm going to be switching to the Morimoto's, this one's right here. These are Morimoto's fog lights. And we got to use some stuff from the original fog lights, which I got right here. We got to use those little clips. So it's a pain in the ass to get to the fog lights, but the easiest, most comfortable thing to do is remove your bumper, which I already did. It's a pain in the ass. There's 2 bolts, there's 4 bolts on top, but to get to those bolts you got to remove the grill, bumper cap. In my case, I got to undo the fender flares, got to remove the push bar, you got to remove the bumper cap, remove the grill, then get to that. So I got a few more steps than you guys. But now that we got the bumper off, so like I said, there's 4 bolts on top, and then the bolt for this cross arm that holds the bumper on the rear, so that one as well. My truck didn't come with fog lights, so you guys can see I have my wires ran to that. And I did have LED halos on them, which I'm no longer going to use. But now we got to remove the plate that holds the fog light in place, and that's how I have my fog lights mounted, old ones. So I'm going to remove quite a few bolts here to be able to get to the actual fog light itself. It's a pain in the ass to do this, but I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get more light output on the roads. Because lately I haven't been able to see that much at night, and it sucks because I would think these beautiful lights would shine very nice, but they don't. So, and I don't want to spend $300+ to change the projectors. So this is what we're doing. So let me remove some of this stuff, and then I'll show you guys what I removed. Alright, so after removing 6 15mm, you have your fog light covers, everything, bracket in place. So now you got to remove the actual fog light from the bracket, which is the 7mm. I think there's 7. I think there's 3 of them. Yeah, 1, 2 on the side, 1 on the top, and that should release your fog light. And then we'll see what's next after that. Alright guys, so on your original fogs, you're going to remove the 2 little things that go on this top screws, and then completely remove the one that goes on the adjusting screw. And you're going to transfer them to your new light. The one that adjusts is, you remove it, you unscrew this, then you close those clips, and then you push out. And then this other one, you just pull them out from the other one, and they slide right in. So do that on both lights. I tested my lights with my original plug, and I'm just gonna hot wire it, solder. But now we're gonna take one light and install it on that bracket and put it back on the bumper, and then do the same for the other side. Forgot to show you guys, your cover is gonna be on your fog light bucket, your fog light cover, and it's held on by some clips, and I believe there's 2 screws, which I don't have. It's okay, the clips hold it in place. What you're gonna do is pry down on pry up on this black tab and pull out with your fingers. Then your fog light, after you put those things on, it should just push in. Make sure you have the correct side of the fog light, and just push it in there, and you should be able to just snap back on this cover. If you want to clean it, now is the time to clean it. Mine's dirty, it's okay. So do that, and then put it back on the bracket. Alright guys, so finally got the fog lights in and done, wired up and everything. I wired up the fog lights in 2 ways. One, so it turns on with the parking lights, which is those turn signals, but the white lights, because I got switchbacks, the mirror lights, the U-bars, etc., all the lights pretty much. And then I also wired them up so they have their own switch, which is for the fog lights. So if I unlock the truck right now, I have a cover on the sensor, all those lights should come on. As you guys can see that. and then if I lock the truck, they should turn off. And then let's go flick the switch so they can turn back on too. Let's go in here, flick the top switch. You guys can see automatically they come on. Just the fog lights, nothing else. So there you guys have it. That's pretty much it. We're gonna do a night test, and that'll be it for the video. Alright, so those are my low beams. We're about I want to say like 30 feet from that brick wall from the school. So that's just low beam. And these are gonna be my LED pods as fog lights. But you guys can see the light scatters everywhere. There's no direct pattern straight ahead. I mean, it's a lot of light, but I can't be driving with those at night. They're not legal. So let me turn off my headlights and all the lights, and then you guys can see just the pods. So those are just the pods, no low beams. And those are the LED low beams. Now let's try the Morimoto fogs with the low beams and with the low beams off. Alright guys, so we're right here at the school again. Same place, same position that I was at. That's just my low beams. Let's turn on the Morimotos. That is a nice precise light. I probably need to adjust them a little bit, but overall there's not a lot of light scattered. Let me turn on my low beams, the Morimotos right there. You guys can see the light. That looks pretty awesome. Let's go check them out. So that's pretty much the light output with the Morimotos. Then with the low beams on, low beams plus my mirrors and the switchbacks. But that's gonna look really nice. So there you guys have it. I'll post a link in the description where I got them from. I got them from Amazon actually. It was a warehouse deal, so they were $170. But they turned out to be working pretty good, so I got a good deal. So yeah, see you guys on the next one. We're gonna do a small circle with just the low beams on around the school parking lot, so you guys can see what they look like. So this is just my low beams with some LEDs on the projectors, and you guys can see the light output. So we'll go around. We're coming up to where we started, and we're gonna turn on the Morimotos. On the camera you can't really see that much of a difference, or kinda you can, but in person it's a night and day difference. I can see everything now. I'm not afraid I'm gonna hit a curve or something. You can tell what they shine a lot more, which is what I wanted. So I'm just hoping now I'm not going to be blinding people. I probably need to lower them a little bit more, but overall it's pretty good stuff.